Are you
Okay,
ready for me?
I'm ready.
What is the song you currently have on repeat? What is the song you had on repeat at, let's say, 10, 8, 9, as a childhood song?
Oh God. Um, the song I currently have on repeat. Billy Porter has a song called Funk is on the One on his new Black Mona Lisa album, and it just hypes me up in such a way. And I literally told him recently, I was like, "Thank you for the soundtrack of my life yet again." Like it just, uh, I could just, yeah, it just brings me joy. The song I had on repeat as a kid. Oh. I mean, my favorite song of all time, and it doesn't matter what mood I'm in, is "I Believe in You and Me" from the Preacher's Wife, Whitney Houston. Like, no matter when it comes on, it just meets me in the right space and like puts me at ease. And as a kid, I would sit on a swing in our backyard and just look up at the sky and just kind of like daydream. Um, yeah, and that song always just like it was like a pacifier for me.
How do you understand her? Because I look at her and I think, like, you literally got every gift there was to get in the entire universe. Like, how does one person get everything? And she did. Like, I'll listen to her sing the national anthem, and I just am like, how did you get all the gifts? I mean, it's so, as a human, she's like one of those people where I just think, like, it's unimaginable what it must have been like.
It's a journey, and trying to navigate that with so many critical voices coming at you and being placed upon you, that can unearth a lot of things. That is a tough mirror to stand in. And to now have experienced a little more life and now in this industry and looking at everything, I'm like, oh, I see how that could like wear on you. Even in this moment of now having won a Tony and a Grammy, and everybody is asking at all times, so what's next? What's next? What's the next thing? What is the next thing? And I have been so intentional about saying rest. Mm. Because I'm not going to be busy for the sake of your expectation of my experience. I'm going to allow myself a moment to sit and process and be with me to make sure that I'm prepared for whatever is to come.
But I think also the tragedy with Whitney is she never did really a personal album. I don't think she ever had an opportunity to sing her songs. I think she sang great songs. And I think in The Preacher's Wife, she had some stuff that edged around some of her gospel, but I never felt like we got the album that was her. And I always felt like that was part of what wore her down, is we never really got to see, just like an Adele does, where she just gets to sing her feelings. I never felt we got to get that Whitney.
Yeah, it's, again, for the sake of commercial music and production, and yeah, people definitely make it all these things. And I literally this past year have been like building and creating and starting projects, and I had to walk away because I was like, actually, that's not how I choose to move forward. Even after a year of putting in work and like really building decks and like all of these things, I was like, actually, that doesn't feel right. This is not, because it wasn't that it wasn't also a part of my story, but it just felt so produced in a way that I was like, that's not the point of view at this point. I can't follow through.
That's so cool though, because saying no is so hard, but it's so powerful.
So hard, but it was, I was trying to ignore signs that were showing up in myself, and I was like, it'll get better. It'll get better if I can just like, if I can just tweak this, and maybe you'll hear me if I. And then it was like, oh no, this isn't changing, and I'm starting to resent myself and this situation. And I was like, nope, we got to make choices.
That's amazing. I mean, it's an amazing thing to say no.
Yeah, and even to that producing partner, they were like, so what are you going to next? Thinking, oh, I had a better offer or something. And I was like, no, I'm really willing to just walk away from this because this isn't what feels right in the moment. I don't know what is to come, but I have to trust that like I'll find it.
And you will.
And in time, and that my community that I hope to curate and cultivate of creators will really be grounded in intention and purpose and love, and not about, oh, let's get this Grammy, let's get this Emmy, let's get this that. No, no, no. We want to create good things that are effective, that people are moved by and changed.
Next question. What is your favorite Bible verse?
Since I was a child, Psalms 34, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul will make her boast in the Lord, and the humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. Um, it was just that thing of like, in all things, giving thanks, being full of gratitude, and knowing that there is a psalm or a song in my heart to give and to be. So yeah.
No, I love it. I also am very impressed by how readily you pulled that out. Like clearly you didn't go to school.
And that's the thing. I would have conversations with my dad often, and we would just throw scriptures back and forth. And he was so dumbfounded by the fact that I could do it. And I was like, well, sir, again, all I spent was home, church, and school. Like, do you think I was just ignorant to what was happening? Like, some of it stuck, I promise. And I took, again, what worked for me, much like the church does on its own anyway. And like, so I'm like, yeah, it's in there. I couldn't run from it if I tried. And I haven't really read a Bible in a while. It sits next to my altar every day. But it's, again, there are those nuggets where you're like, oh no, that lives in me. That is
you took what you needed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last one. Last best outfit.
That's hard. I mean, I do pride myself on how I present. So I'm like, yeah, every day's a good one, usually. Yeah, like I just went to New Orleans to celebrate my mom's birthday and spring break with my nephew and niece, and we were going to the aquarium, and I had on the same maxi dress I was wearing to my dad's house, and I had a jacket on and a cute bag, and people were just like, stop. They were like, oh my God, you look so delightful. You look so great and wonderful. And like, I was like, well, thanks. And again, there's that thing of like, well, I do this. This is who I am.
It's will you send me a picture of it if you have one?
Yeah, literally somebody, my sister's husband took a picture of me eating a beignet in this outfit, and I had posted it.
And what were the shoes?
And literally somebody posted it, commented on it.
What were the shoes?
Shoes were tennis shoes, but they were these Cole Haan tennis shoes. And a friend of mine commented on my Instagram post of it, and they were like, all I see is this padded shouldered blazer, this Louis Vuitton bag, and matching shoes. They're like, give me opulence, please. And I was like, yeah, while I'm eating a beignet. The outfit, it was cute. It was cute.
I love it. I love it. And that's the thing, right? Even that just brings joy. And I feel like that's part of what's been sad with the sort of homogenization of everything is that is the wonderful piece when you see someone that just is doing their thing and you haven't seen it before, just walking down the street. And I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area and I miss that because there's so much money here, but so little imagination. And I miss seeing those people that I just look at and be like, holy shit, you look amazing. But you also, it's you. No one else could do what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, yeah, again, I hope to encourage that in people. And they're like, oh, I could never wear that. And I'm like, you probably couldn't. But find whatever that is for you. Of like, push yourself a little bit more. And I, again, would do that with my dad. Of that man was a dresser. Like, I get the pride of how I present myself from him. Of his closet of suits and ties and shirts. I mean, like, when people came to the house for the services and everything, and I was like showing my best friend, he was like, wait, what? The amount of cufflinks and watches, and like the look was always on. But I was always pushing him to just be like, all right, don't be so matchy-matchy. Try this, push that, try a different hat. Here's a different shoe. And him being like, you be proud of me. I tried a different combination of this and that. I'm like, yeah, just keep playing.
You're unboxing him
Yeah.
the way that he can handle it. Yeah, I love it.